Leaders who share their knowledge for the betterment of the industry. The most followed, retweeted, and liked mortgage professionals. 50 most connected mortgage professionals. Brought to you by Remen Wholesale.
Hi, I'm Carl Markman with Remen Wholesale. We're incredibly proud of our history of educating and partnering with the broker and banker community to prepare you for what's next. We've always been committed to same-day turn times on initial underwrites, which allows us to earn your business each and every day. We're happy to sponsor the following program.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of National Mortgage Professionals 50 Most Connected Mortgage Pros. For Mortgage News Network, I'm your host, Rick Grant. Today's program is brought to you by Remen Wholesale. Now, today's guest you might know as Rick the VA guy. In reality, it's Richard M. Betancourt Jr. He's a branch manager for Mortgage Network Incorporated, and he's one of the 50 most connected pros in our industry. Rick, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Rick. It's an honor, and I was quite blown away to have been recognized. So I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today.
Absolutely. Well, the editors go to a bit of trouble finding out who's really using social media out there, and you're one of the guys. So tell me why. Why is social media so important to you and your business?
Well, I think it's about establishing the connections in the various demographics that are out there. You know, I use social media to let people know what my passion is, what my goals and objectives are. And as we all know, Facebook has become ingrained and integrated into our society. That is primarily the main social media conduit that I use. And it's been an invaluable tool for me. But if you're not utilizing social media in your day-to-day business operations, then you're kind of missing out a little bit.
Yeah. Now, Rick, do you have actual examples of this winning you business, or is this more of a branding exercise?
It's both, but there are examples of me, earning business. As you know, almost 68% of my production is VA, and so that the military community are a very tight-knit, closed circle community, and they love to talk amongst one another. So I'll give you an example. I literally just got a referral today from Iraq on a soldier. Wow. Yeah, on a soldier who's in Iraq serving our country, and somebody in his unit I had talked to before about VA home loans. He reached out to me through Instant Messenger on Facebook and said, "Hey, I heard you know what you're doing with VA. When I get back from deployment in July, I want to get a home." And so that's just whatever you want to call it, 6 degrees of separation or whatever. But that literally happened just this weekend.
Perfect. Now, Rick, you mentioned Facebook as your kind of social media tool of choice. Why? What is it about Facebook that makes it that useful for you?
Facebook has been it is the ability to tag, the ability to upload quick videos, pictures, groups. It's people love that tangible visualization of what's being done. Like I literally just uploaded to my Facebook page and tagged a few people. I was just presented with an incredible honor. A Vietnam veteran that I'm helping right now just gave me a challenge coin, and that's something I quickly put on social media, tagged a couple people. It'll get shared, but I don't know of any other way that, and I got about 2,100 friends, that I could hit that many people to let them know how passionate I am about this side of the business. So it's unbelievably efficient.
That's great. Now, speaking of efficiency, Rick, I know you're a manager, but the loan officers under you even are all very busy. There's a lot of stuff going on in their day. How much time do you spend on social media? How much time do you suggest that the loan officer spend?
Well, I have two social media pages. I've got my professional and my personal, right? And for truth and lending purposes and advertising purposes, we got to be very careful about what you put up on either or. Pictures and whatnot. I on personal, and same thing with my professional. But one of the things I love about the professional page that I have is I can get in the morning at 7:30, 8 o'clock, go to National Mortgage Professional Magazine website, get a couple articles. I can, within 30 minutes, schedule 3 or 4 posts throughout the day that I don't have to worry about. So that's something I like to do. I generally leave my Facebook up all day long. It's always a window open in my desktop or on my phone, because I often get leads through Instant Messenger through people that know me, and I wouldn't have seen that unless it was open, or I would get it later. So I really don't define start and finish times for myself in social media, but I definitely every morning spend a good 30 to 45 minutes before the rates become available, before the market opens, before the phones and the emails begin to come into our office.
Very good. All right. Now, Rick, there's a lot of people out there probably viewing this that are not into social media like they know they should be, yet they want to, but they're not sure about the next step. What's your best tip to get them started?
To get them started is just as we did in our business when you decided to kind of jump into the commission-based business, you just put both feet on the floor and started running with it, right? I mean, there's a bit of a leap of faith there, and you gotta just you just gotta sit down and time block. Today, I'm gonna go do social media, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a couple articles. I'm gonna copy the HTMLs. I'm gonna put it in my Facebook page. I'm gonna share it. That's just the way you got to get started, and it becomes repetition. Now, I started the VA guy tag about 3 or 4 years ago, and you kind of self-brand yourself as that. And I'm sure there's other VA guys in the United States, but in my area, my book of business, and that's kind of what I've been known for. And it does help with self-branding. The advertisement tools that are available in Facebook, very inexpensive, but generally have a fairly decent ROI on your investment. So you just got to kind of roll the dice and just dive head first.
Excellent. Sounds like a well-defined mission. I see why you're so good with the military community, Rick.
All right, it's a passion of mine, yeah.
All right, we've been visiting with Rick Betancourt Jr. He's branch manager at Mortgage Network and one of the 50 top most connected mortgage pros in the industry. Rick, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Rick. You have a great one.
And thank you all for joining us. Until next time, I'm Rick Grant for Mortgage News Network.
What's the ultimate measure of a wholesale lender? Commitment. Remen Wholesale is committed to our broker partners. It's why we provide a huge educational platform offering everything from webinars to seminars to individualized training tools in the program you just watched. We understand that our role is to make you look great in front of your customers and referral sources so you can earn more business and increase your income. Find out more at RemenWholesale.com.
This is Mortgage News Network. This is Mortgage News Network.